I'm going to beat Pokemon Sword for the first time, but I can only use Digimon. How, you may ask? I added a mod that adds Digimon into the game made by IvoNewmaN. Shout out to him. You can find him in the wild, but I added one to the PC so we can start the game with a Digimon. Let's go! I like how Leon has Metal Greymon now instead of Charizard, and you can Gigamax it into War Greymon. This is going to be freaking fun, guys. And surprise, surprise, the legendary Pokemon is Metal Garurumon. How badass is that? We made our way to the Pokemon Center, and as you can see, we have ourselves Agumon that replaced Charmander. So you know what's up. So I'll be training him for a little while before we head any further so we don't get destroyed, you feel me? And while training, I encounter Yokomon, and I caught it. Come on now. There you have it. We have our second Digimon already. It's going at the speed of sound, right? Next up, I feel ready to go, so we went against our rival Hop. And I used Agumon to take down his whole squad, and my friend. Let's go, Agumon. You're the bro. I love you, and I cannot wait to see what happened to you soon. So we got ourselves a wishing star, so it means we'll be able to Gigamax soon, and I cannot wait to do it because I've never done it before. Got the Dynamax band from Professor Magnola, shout out to her. And now we're going against Team Yell Grunt. I won with no problem. And look at this girl has a bird Dramon. I can't wait to get mine as well. You're like, this is so cool to see Digimon in this game. What the heck? The second fight against Hop was super easy again. It seems like we're gonna fight this guy a lot more than expected. And while fighting some trainers, Agumon evolved into Greymon. And I'm really excited to use that guy. And now we are going against Pokemon Trainer Biddy. Biddy? Is that his name? So I went against him with our 2 Digimons. And I cannot wait to obtain more Digimons, guys, because it's definitely gonna make the fights easier. So we made our way to the stadium, and now we can challenge the gym leader, Milo. So with Gigamax Greymon, I beat his ass, my friend. Come on. And by winning, a little guy evolved into Biomon. Look at this. This is sick. On Route 5, I encountered Gomamon. That's kind of funny because he is a normal and fighting type, which normally I would have made him a water type if it was for me because it makes more sense. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not too sure why. Our rival won. Hop wants another match. I won. God damn it. I'm actually getting sick of fighting Hop because how many times are we going to fight him? God damn it. With that being said, time to challenge the second gym leader, Nessa. She has water-type Pokemon, and I still feel really confident with Greymon. I was able to take down the first Pokemon. Second one, I took it down with Biomon, and lastly, Drenna. He defeated me with Rizzo Shelf because it does just so much freaking goddamn damage. Like, goddamn, I cannot beat it right now. So we need to find new Digimons and trade them because this Pokemon is way too strong against our Digimon. So while I was looking for that, I found myself an Electrike that is now replaced with Patamon. So I got it. It's an electric type, so this is going to help a shit ton against Nessa. While leveling, I was able to find myself a Gargamon, and I caught it. Now, that means we have 5 Digimon out of 6, so let's go. With Gomamon and Electrike, I was able to defeat Drenna now, so freaking happy. I'm glad that this gym is finally over with. Trainer Betty wanted another match. We won again. Now we're going against Marnie. She was quite a hard opponent due to not healing before the fight and not having any potions or revives. Still managed to win regardless. Definitely gonna stack up on revives and healing items since I'm only using Digimons and they might not be the strongest for everything, you know. The third gym leader is a fire type and his name is Kabu. By using Dragon Breath over and over again, I took down his first Pokemon. Next is Arcanine, did the same thing. So for my path of victory, I must defeat Sense's coach. I let him run out of time with Gigamax while he was defeating everybody. Then I switched back to Greymon, Gigamax, and Dragon Breath to take it down. This gym leader was probably the easiest of the 3 so far. I got myself a Garurumon that has been replaced with Macho. So that means we won't be able to evolve it because we cannot trade. So it is what it is. Gomamon evolved into Zuramon. Our team is getting sexier and better every single day. Patamon evolved into Pegasusmon, so I love that. This is the end of his evolution line, sadly, in this game, but it's okay. We got another fight with Hop. I won. Sick of fighting him. Now we're challenged by gym leader B. She is fighting type Pokemon, so for this fight, I'm using Biomon. I also Gigamax her so I can do as much damage as possible. I defeated the first Pokemon with no problems. Pangoro took down my Biomon, so I switched to Greymon to take care of it. Next is Sir Fetch and one-shotted my Greymon, then I killed it with Pegasusmon. Lastly, it's Metal Garurumon X, aka Machamp. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, when he Gigamax, he went into Matchup. I used Biomon, guys, and I tried to do as much damage as I could. Then I went back to Greymon with a flamethrower, and I got a crit. I took care of this last Digimon. So that means now we have 4 badges. Let's go. We're getting there, man. Again, we got another fight with Beauty. He lost. Greymon has now evolved into Metal Greymon, baby. Sadly, it stops right there. We cannot get War Greymon like that for some reason. Now, for the next gym, it's against Opal. So defeating her was no challenge at all. She's a super weak lady who likes to hear the right things in her ears. So by doing that, she gave us some really nice attack and special attack boost. So I feel like she just wanted us to win at this point. Again, another fight with Hop. He lost. Like, come on, bro. Just give up at this point. Jib leader Cordy, here I come. I use Workout Ramon, use Vital Throw to take down his whole team. I had to use battle items such as X defense and 1 X attack, so it makes it easier, or the fight will have been much worse than what it is, because it was a really, indeed, hard fight. Glad that it's over with, guys, because it worked in our favor. So that means only 2 more badges to obtain. Hop again wants another fight. And I gotta say, man, this guy is just so annoying to fight. I didn't expect to fight a rival that many times, you know? Maybe like 3-4 times in a game is fine, but like that, like it's almost like every single time we finish a gym, this guy is just like, yeah, let's do another battle. Come on now. Bioman has decided to evolve into Berjamon by leveling, of course, so let's go. We had to defeat Marnie again, super easy. Now we're going against Piers, the dark type user gym leader. This fight was super easy. Glad it was, because there's no Gigamax. So sometimes it just feels good to have a little break from hard fights. So yeah, it felt good. Now we are going against the final gym leader, Rehan. This fight was just super long to beat. My team has really good typing against him, but it still took a couple hits to finish the job. But it worked though, after all. It doesn't matter, guys. And I gotta say, my boy Wargarumon was really the MVP during this fight, yo. Because he defeated his gigantic Pokemon with no problems, guys. Let's go! So we got every single gym badges in the game. This was my first time. And all we have left is the Champion Cup. The first trainer over there is against Marnie. This fight went super well. Up next is against Hop. Super sad to fight him because he lost. God damn it, Hop. Leave me alone eventually. But the Champion Cup is over for now, because now we're going against Oleana on top of this tower. And she was super easy to defeat. Goddamn girl. I mean, this girl, I gotta say, man, she's a hopeless woman, my friend. I'm just glad that I'm over with this trash Pokemon, though. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go against Biddy. And all I gotta say, this fight was simple enough. Next up is Nessa. Again, she's back for another fight. Super easy. B is here as well. I won the fight. And now it's getting serious because we're going against Rehan one more time. And that fight was easy, I guess. Yeah, it was easy. So, I don't have much more to say. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Champion Leon. Finally, it's time. Psych, something happened, and even where, yeah, it went all crazy, and now we messed up what's going on in this world. So, yeah, we have to go against Macro Cosmos Rose. And this fight, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing my whole way through it because my Metal Greymon was just one-shotted every single of his Pokemon, except for his Gigamax, which makes sense. Had to do like 2 hits instead of 1, but like, come on, bro, like, this is all you have? All I need is a fire type to kick your ass, buddy. With that being done, we have a big event where we go against Internatus. And with the shield and the sword that we obtain from this other place that I didn't really mention because nothing really happened, Zensian and Zemenzensa came to the rescue. I mean, we saw Metal Garurumon for a second, but because he has a sword now, he evolved back to a Pokemon. It's just cool to see that he can go back and forth with a Pokemon or a Digimon. If only that was a real thing. Going against Internatus, I was just sick as fuck because it just felt like some anime type shit. You know, the way he was like doing his attacks and everything. I mean, it kind of reminded me of like fucking Final Fantasy at this point. So yeah, we decided to catch this big guy. Sorry, Leon, I had no choice because he tried at first and it didn't work out for him. With that being said, all we have left is to go against Leon, Champion Leon. So he first sent out Energy Slash. I used 2 Flamethrower to take it down. I switched out to Workarmon to try to take down Dragapult. That didn't work out on her side. I tried to take it down with Berjamon. That didn't work either. I went back to Metal Greymon and was lucky enough to paralyze it, then kill it. Mr. Rhyme got taken down with 1 Flamethrower. I figured to use Pegasus Mon for Leon. He killed me with my Pokemon though, because I had to keep healing back and forth. Took some time though. Eventually I was able to use Pegasus Mon with quick attack to finish him off. I used Discharge beforehand though, so that's why, you know, he lost a lot of damage. As for Azurius, Bergamo is my best option against him since he can survive Outrage and he work over time. I went against this Pokemon and all he has left is his iconic Metal Greymon, and for some odd reason he himself can turn this Metal Greymon into War Greymon into Gigamax. It's really crazy to look at it. It looks fucking amazing. And all I could do against him is just revive my Pokemon until he ran out of Gigamax, because he was just dealing way too much damage against my team. I'm glad that this is not a permanent thing, because if it was, it would have been impossible, right? So by using Gargomon, I was able to paralyze him with Bounce, and from there the fight was much easier to take down because he was always using Solar Beam against him for some odd reason. And by doing that, guys, eventually I switched back to Metal Greymon, which was the best scenario because I used Arcanine and he kept getting paralyzed while I was using this attack, and I was able to take him down because he got paralyzed twice in a row, and it worked out, and I killed his goddamn War Greymon or Metal Greymon, whatever you would call it, his iconic Pokemon. And I gotta say, man, this was one hell of a fight. It was the toughest of the toughest of this game. I'm very happy with how the fight went, and I'm glad to be a fucking champion now. Let's go. I'm hyped, excited. And again, this game was not easy at all. I'm just glad that the fight is over with now, and I'm glad that I decided to take on Pokemon Sword for the first time. It was a great game. I just felt like a lot of the rival battle was really annoying because, yo, fighting Hop that many times is just so fucking annoying, honestly. And it doesn't seem like there's much to do in this game when you look at it, you know what I mean? Like, everything's just close to each other. And it's not like a game I could see myself play over and over again and have just so much fun. But I mean, there's just so many cool mods that it's gonna make me want to play again. Regardless of that, guys, there's post game where you can obtain Metal Garurumon, and I figure, you know what, I'm done.